Hey Titan team, my name is Micah. I'm originally from Springfield, Illinois, but currently live in Tampa, Florida. I work at a health insurance company as an instructional designer, but after hours is when I really come to life, as a personal trainer. Growing up, I was a kid who was always sick. I was that guy who had to take a nebulizer before he could go outside and probably take one once he got back inside. But being allergic to just about every pollen imaginable only made me want to go outside even more. So, from playing basketball, football, soccer, baseball, hockey, rollerblading, and biking, there wasn't too much that I didn't do. But truly, it wasn't until I started running track and weightlifting in high school when I saw a huge difference in my health, and I no longer had to take meds. At the age of 12, I was diagnosed with an eye disease called Stargardt, which ultimately is the depletion of one's central vision. Stemming from a mutated gene, it's believed that this was caused from my father's exposure to Agent Orange during his touring career as DMZ. But essentially, when I first found out about this condition, it was extremely alarming because none of the local eye doctors were familiar with this condition. They couldn't explain to me why my vision was depleting. Thankfully, we were able to find a specialist in the Chicago area who was familiar with my condition. Unfortunately, though, it was also this doctor who explained to me that I would, over time, lose most of my vision. But, like all things happen for a reason. I was raised to be strong and to never quit just because society labeled me as handicapped. My mother would always tell me that she wasn't raising a cripple, and surely enough, she did not. But having to work harder than most of my peers, I learned to adapt and to use resources available to me. But surprisingly enough, I've had friends that I've known for years who actually don't have the slightest clue that I am legally blind or have a vision impairment. The most that any of them have ever asked me is, why can't I drive? With the support of my family, I've shattered the expectations of many. I'm happily married to a woman who supports all of my dreams and ambitions. I've had the privilege of traveling within the States and a little overseas as well. I'm in the final stages of my dissertation, and I'm at the pinnacle of my fitness journey. I'm sure some of you are wondering, well, what makes this guy a Titan? But my question for you is, what doesn't make me a Titan? I guarantee you, I'll rise to any occasion and overcome any obstacle thrown my way. But my confidence isn't in my ability alone, but the belief that a disability doesn't define you. I want everyone to see and know that people with disabilities can still shoot for the stars and even claim a spot among the Titans.